Alright, so I like my makeup. I'm not saying you have to go to college, because you don't. There are people that are successful without even going to college. Me, I know I'm not going to be one of those people. You can just pray for it and see if that's what is meant for you. I don't look like I'm like super smart, but like honestly I'm kind of really smart. If you graduated this year, if you're a parent going back to school, if you're just young and married and you want to go back to school, you want to learn more, congratulations.
Need you for the old me, need you for my sanity.
My video obviously is going to be on what my title is, which is college hacks. It can help you financially, emotionally, spiritually, and physically so you don't wear yourself out. These are like tips to save you money, tips to save you time, tips to help you do good, and tips just to succeed. So I'm one of those people. I like to learn. I don't like to be in the same place. I don't like to stay stagnant. I want to keep growing, keep learning. I don't really like sharing my school experiences only because I want to wait until I get a degree. But honestly, like if I can help someone out there, like why would I keep it to myself? Why wouldn't I share it? I'm just gonna tell a quick story. Me, I went to school. I graduated in 2011. I went back to school at LDS Business College in 2012. So I moved to Utah in 2012 and I started going to school there. I went there for 3 semesters. I went there fall, spring, and then I came home for the summer, and then I went back for spring or for fall the following year. And yeah, obviously I am not done yet. If you know me, I am not done. I didn't get nothing done there. I took a few classes and then I dropped out because you're going to LDS Business College, it's like BYU, where they have the honor code, and I felt like I wasn't following it right, and I started pitying myself, and I felt bad that I even went there, because when I first went there, yes, I was on track. Then I met my husband. I started skipping classes and just doing things I shouldn't have been doing. And so I talked to my bishop, and he said, yeah, I can still go to school and it will be okay to just keep attending school. And my dumb self decided that I wasn't worthy enough to go. So I stopped going to school. The one semester that I decided to drop out of LDS Business College, those are classes that I had to retake this past semester because I didn't pass those classes. But if I would have passed those classes, I would have been even more further ahead. I got married in 2014, and me and my husband, me and my husband started going to school at SLIC, which is Salt Lake Community College, that fall. So fall of 2014, we started going back to school, took a few classes. But y'all know, the first year of marriage, we were only married for like June, July, August, September, probably 3 months max that we were married, and we were just going through it. We were just arguing and fighting, you know, getting to know each other while living together. I won't go into detail, but yeah, it was tough. So we stopped going to school then, and I feel like that really affected the way my life is now. And now I'm going back to school. I just started back up last summer at UAA, so summer of 2017. So this is like 3 whole years later. If you're not a believer of God, I believe in God. Even when there's hard times, I know that He's always going to be there for me. But if you are, pray to Him. Pray for guidance, pray for help, and just to make sure that He is with you as you go through this journey of school. No one's perfect. You want to be able to know as many things as possible. The only thing that you're going to take with you when you leave this life is knowledge. And I just want to have enough knowledge to pass along to my kids, pass along to my nieces and nephews, just anybody that wants knowledge. If you crave it, go for it. I hope you guys can learn from this. I like when people are succeeding, when you're doing better. I feel like I'm doing better too. Like I said, school isn't for everyone, but if you feel like you know that it can help you and better you in your life, then why not go for it? So my first college hack is don't get books till the first day of your class. The reason why I say this is because sometimes your teacher says you don't need a book. They can put it in the syllabus, like this is the book you'll need, and then when you go to class you bought a book that you didn't need. The only reason why I say this is because I took microeconomics and macroeconomics last summer, and the teacher on the very first day, he was like, yeah, you don't need to buy a textbook. I was like, to save me some money there. My next one is read the syllabus of each class. Every time you enroll in a class, like a week prior to the semester starting, the teacher tells you to read the syllabus before going, and when they write it, please do, because it makes a big difference. And you can know how much work you'll have to do in order to succeed in that class. It is meant for you to know the amount of work you're getting yourself into by joining that class. I read it to see, because if it has too much work, I go switch to a different instructor and hope that theirs will be easier. Number 3. Copy and paste exact titles of textbooks into Google with quotations. If you're not familiar with how Google works, if you put things in quotations, they only show you results that have those exact words. The reason why I say this is because I found like accounting, I found an accounting book and an English book for free online. I mean, it's not like, I don't think it's legal. But it's really convenient because, you know, you're broke, you're going to school, like you don't really have money to spend. Do it for all your classes. If you haven't been to college yet, books are about $80 to $200 or $300. It could be more than that, but for my books, those are the only ones that I've seen. And I mean, $80 is expensive too, so I try to minimize my costs as much as possible. This is my number 4, kind of ties into number 3, but get as many e-texts as possible, and that's just electronic textbooks. I always Google it, e-text that I have that I bought, and it's like 40 bucks, 30, even $10. Like, that's how good it is. So just find as many e-texts as possible. It's kind of hard studying, but you can honestly print what you need. Like if you really need to write on a textbook or take notes, just take notes on your notebook or print out what you need and start highlighting it. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere that you could print free, like at school, so just try to use as many of your resources as possible. Number 5, this works for me a lot, and that's write a weekly checklist of assignments and prioritize your assignments. How I normally do it, I usually put my sticky notes on my laptop, so when I open my laptop I know exactly what I need to do, and then I start prioritizing which one is due first, which one is harder, which one's going to take me longer, you know, and I give myself that time to be able to do those assignments to make sure that they're on time, because most classes, if not all, don't accept any late assignments, so you really need to make sure that you're getting yourself ready to turn those assignments in on time. This one is have a set day to do homework so you stay ahead of classes. This ties in with number 5. Everything will tie in together obviously, but this ties in with number 5. When you prioritize what you need to do, set a day. Usually I use Saturday. I usually use a day that I don't have classes to be able to do as many assignments as I possibly can. You don't want to be behind and then have to catch up. You're just gonna keep falling behind. Stay ahead and clear off those assignments as soon as possible and renew your list. If you have questions, ask your professors. There's a lot of weird professors that are like, it's hard for people to get an A in this class, which I really hate that, because then what are you getting paid for? Like, yes, not everyone's gonna get an A, but when you put in work and effort, and if you're not there to help them succeed and get the A, then like, what's the point? So if you have any questions, ask your professor, ask your classmates, ask your counselor, just seek help. Ask other people, like if you have them in other classes, ask them if they took that class before and what did they do, who did they take, you know, try to network so you know what kind of classes to take later on, so you know which instructors are good, which ones are easy, which ones are willing to work with you and stuff like that, because you want to take classes that are flexible. College is very hard, so you don't want to be making it more hard on yourself. I think this is number 8. Keep track of your grade, but focus on the quality of your work. I always check my grades online. Like I go and like if I turn in assignments, I want to see, because you know on the syllabus it states what you need to get an A, so you know what kind of things you need to do. You don't want to do it to do the minimum work. You want to do it so that you can learn and that you can succeed, because that's the main point of going to school. Why waste your money? Why waste your dollars on something that you don't want to do or you don't want to succeed in? Like, you want to do the best you can. 9, you really want to prepare yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. It's not easy. This is my 3rd time going back to college, and now, like after living, we learn a lot of things that there's a lot, we want to do better, we want to be better people, we want to prepare ourselves, like become knowledgeable, for ourselves to get a career instead of just going from job to job. We want to get careers that will help us provide for our future family and provide for our families that we came from, so our parents and our siblings. The struggle is real. If you're young, go back to school while you can. The time will pass anyways, and then you'll look back and think, oh, well, I should have went to school. If you have the opportunity, even if you have a scholarship or just apply for financial aid, like, find any way to go back to school. Make that a priority if it's something that you want to do. Don't keep pushing it to the side, because by that time you'll be old. Like me, I'm 24 now, and I'm gonna be a junior in college this coming semester. So yeah, my husband is 27. Yeah, he's 27, and he's gonna be going back to school this fall too. So a lot of people ask him, why is he going back to school? You're old already. But honestly, you're never too old. You're never too old to learn. And when you live the life that we lived, yeah, you just realize that there are things that you want to learn. There's things that you want to be independent on, and you don't want to rely on anybody else. You see your parents struggling as you grow up. When you're a kid, you don't realize how much they're struggling, but when you grow up, you see the struggle's real. And then you just know that you need to do something to better yourself in order to help them, instead of stressing them out even more. This one is more of a spiritual one for me. I don't do homework on Sunday, and when I don't do homework on Sunday, I find that I get better grades. This past semester, I did a lot of homework on Sunday, dropped my GPA. It wasn't too bad. I did worse than I ever did in any of my other semesters. I try not to do my homework on Sunday. If your Sabbath is on Saturday, try doing your homework on Sunday and keeping your Sabbath day on Saturday instead of doing that. Those are 10 hacks, college hacks, that I give to you guys. If you went to college, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you did to succeed, what you did to graduate, and how you made college a priority. Like I said, I put my little life story in there. Me and my husband, we're not perfect. We're still growing. We want to grow even more to prepare ourselves for a future family. And I hope this betters us, and I hope that you guys can learn as well. Like I said, if you're young, go to school, take that time. And I feel like it'll help us live in America, because I'm a first generation American myself, Tongan American, which I'm sure a lot of people are that are my age or maybe a little older, you know, me plus 10. And we have to figure out how to live here. Our parents figured it out, but they don't know as much as we can know, you know what I mean? Like, they know, but we can know more, and we can help out more. And I just hope that we can learn, we can grow as a community, become better. Like, let's be known, because no one really knows what Tongans are unless they grew up around them or knew them. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, just thanks for watching, and make sure to watch my makeup too, because why not? Okay, love you guys. Bye.